Everybody is commenting on LeBron James minutes and how that could be a detriment to him going. And if you forward in the future, right now I think he's playing about 38 minutes a game. He's LeBron James is on his high minutes all the time, but in this point of his career, a lot of people are saying that this could really hurt him going forward because he's trying to make it, to the NBA Finals for eighth straight time, and he needs to be at high optimal shape to the point where he could compete when he goes. Tyronn Lue saying too much is being made of the minutes. I understand both arguments in terms of LeBron James, being gassed in the finals because he has to play every single minute almost, like these past 7 finals, he's had finals he's played 44 minutes, 41 minutes per game. Like, he's just on the court constantly, consistently. So that being said, I understand that. But on the other hand, we have to understand this. If LeBron James doesn't play high minutes, the Cavs don't make it to the finals. Because if they don't win all the games they're supposed to win, they start off with a low seeding. Starting off with a low seeding when you're not top 2, you're 3 or 4 or 5, now you're going into the guillotine. You're playing nothing but tough teams. So it's almost impossible for his team to make it to the finals if they're starting off with a very, very low seeding. You can't, if LeBron James doesn't play the way he plays and plays on the minutes that he plays, where's the chemistry? Where's the winning championship pedigree that you guys all claim that they have? If you're sitting him just to make it to the finals, you're basically saying that, okay, we have a clear cakewalk to go. But there is no cakewalk. And then now when it's time for him to play high minutes in the playoffs, he's not in rhythm because he didn't get all of that out during the regular season. And vice versa, if you allow him to play high minutes now, if he gets to the NBA Finals, he doesn't have a lot. So, and it's weird because last finals he played high minutes, but the finals that he won, he played a lot of high minutes, but he played less minutes than the last year. So last year, 2016, 2017, LeBron James played a lot of high minutes, dropped a triple-double, but they got swept in 5. The year before Kevin Durant came to Golden State Warriors, LeBron James played a little less minutes, and they were able to eke it out in 7 games. So it's just weird, like how every year he's upping his minutes, and he's one of the most conditioned athletes we've ever seen to be able to do that. But it always hurts you when you get to the finals. Because, LeBron James has played so many postseasons. He's basically adding seasons to his, he's like 32, but he's probably like 35 in basketball years or 34 in basketball years. So the key thing that's going through everybody's mind is, when are you going to blow a tire? When are you going to catch a flat? And LeBron James is saying, everybody just enjoy the ride. Tyronn Lue said everybody just enjoy the ride because if we don't win these games, there might not be a time for us to get to the finals. So that's kind of the thing. You got to understand his team started out below 500. They're just over 500, won five in a row. And that's credit to LeBron and how he plays. So you can't try to put him under minutes restrictions just thinking about the future, because he could be on a minutes restriction and he still twists his ankle. You know what I'm saying? He could be on a minutes restriction and, just for whatever, like something happens. So basketball is a sport where health is fickle. You could have been on minutes restriction and still mess something up. You see certain guys, non-contact injuries. So, there's no telling. Like, if it were me, whenever the team is leading, I would just take LeBron out and give him a blow. Some teams, he doesn't need to play the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to build the chemistry with the other guys. Because I'm a proponent of the minutes for him, just for the simple fact that he's been to 7 straight finals. But at the same time, he's not like any other athlete you've ever seen. So you can't put him in that same category. Like, his limits are not the same as other people's limits. Other people might need to be on minutes restriction, but not him. So it's like a double-edged sword when you're dealing with him, because when he goes to the finals, everybody's like, oh, he's the most rejuvenated, he's playing the best basketball of his career. Every year we hear this. He's playing the best basketball of his career. He's shooting this, that, and the third. He's doing this. He's shooting over 50%, 60%. He's this, that, and the third. He gets to the finals. He loses. He's playing too many minutes. Nobody can give him a help. Nobody can give him a blow. He didn't have any more energy. He was gassed. So it's just like, pick a side and stick to it. Either you believe that the minutes restriction hurt, or his minutes are killing him, therefore he can't play high minutes. So cut that out. Or you're on the side where minutes restriction do not matter due to the simple fact that he's going to get to the finals. He's going to do his thing. But don't play both. Don't say, well, he needed a minutes restriction and that's why they lost the finals. Like, I don't want to hear all that, because when he wasn't on it, you guys was cheering, yeah, LeBron's superhuman, this. So let's pump the brakes on that. Everybody still keeps asking if Kyrie Irving made the right decision. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 16-2. Okay, 16-2. Those are the only numbers you need to know. They're 16-2. Won 16 straight. Beat Golden State. Beat formidable opponents. Came back from deficits. Number 1 defense in the league. Kyrie Irving's killing. He has the most clutch points in the court. I believe it's like 65 clutch points when it matters the most in clutch situations. Stop doubting Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is an NBA champion. Kyrie Irving hit the biggest shot in Cleveland history. Kyrie Irving is one of the best finishers we've ever seen in the game. Kyrie Irving is one of the best ball handlers we've ever seen in the game. Kyrie Irving is now showing you he can be one of the best leaders in the game. Stop doubting Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was the smartest man in the room. He knew LeBron James, or he didn't know, or he knew. He had an inkling that LeBron James not be coming back to Cleveland. Therefore, he wanted to take his destiny in his own hands, a la the same style of LeBron James, and request to be traded. Now, he doesn't know where he's going to end up. That's true. But wherever he would end up, San Antonio, I believe Phoenix will have a better record. San Antonio would damn sure have a great record. So wherever he would get traded to, this would be the same kind of effect. Not 16-2, but a positive impact. Because people just don't think Kyrie Irving is an impact player. And that is the dumbest thing you could possibly think. That's the dumbest thing you possibly think. And that's the thing. Like, if you were staying in Cleveland, and Cleveland goes 16-2, all praises would be to LeBron. And that's the problem. It's just like, it's a team effort. So he's showing you that with a team constructed with a strong head coach, great role players, and himself, that they can be successful and doesn't have to go to one man. He doesn't want all the credit for himself either. He just wanted to go to a team where it's really a team. And we have to stop criticizing him. People are like, well, this doesn't matter until he gets to the playoffs. And if he could beat LeBron James, then it's a validation. Dude, they just lost Gordon Hayward, and they're 16-2, have a better record than LeBron James. If you don't want to choose to give him credit now, there's something wrong with you. Basically, your love for LeBron will not allow you to acknowledge love for Kyrie. Everybody thinks if you acknowledge Kyrie, you're dissing LeBron. And it's the problem with this culture. It's like, it's either you with me or you're not. You can't like two people. You can't like two artists. You can't be a fan of this person without their fan club coming at you. It's just like, it's ridiculous. You can like them both in the same sphere. You can give LeBron credit, but give Kyrie credit as well. 16-2, 16 in a row. Nothing else for us to talk about. He made the right decision for himself. He didn't want to be in a place where he doesn't know if his cohort is coming back. Come on, man. Cut that out, man. LeBron James, every single year, we got to deal with, is he coming back? Is he moving? Cryptic messages. Like, that's garbage. That's whack. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to deal with that day in and day out. The Cavs have 7 new players now. Next year, they're just going to have to worry about it again. So all these guys that came to Cleveland to win a chip, now they're going to have to worry about, well, in the summer, is LeBron coming back? Come on, man. Nobody wants to deal with that crap. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction, Hoopla. Peace.